One Piece community, it's time to have a little talk about the difference between a theory and a fact. I'm all here for a good theory, but a theory is still a theory until it's confirmed. So let's talk about it, and spoilers up through Elbaf. If you haven't been reading the manga, then you might want to scroll on. For today's headcanon, we are talking about Domi Reversi and how it works. And the truth of the matter is, we really do not have a lot of information on it whatsoever. What we do know is that it flips you to turn you into a demon. You get a massive boost in strength, and then you lose all logic. You think that you are just all powerful, and it sends you on a power trip. And we've also been shown that this very much works like the game of Reversi, or also known as Othello, where if the black pieces surround a white piece, it gets flipped into a black piece, or reversed. Now, I'm fully aware that Domi Reversi is a Latin term that means return home. So I fully understand the connection that people have drawn, saying that Domi Reversi only seems to work in your homeland. Because so far, we've only seen giants Domi Reversi'd on Elbaf, and then Davy Clan members over on God Valley, excluding a couple of the silhouettes back there that we really don't know anything about. And of course, we eventually see Rocks also get Domi Reversi. So I will absolutely say that this is a very, very solid theory. From all the context that we have and what we've been shown, we've only seen it used on somebody in their homeland. But there has yet to be any confirmation on how this power actually works. And while I don't blame anybody for riding with this theory, because again, I think it's a very good one, I don't think this can be taken as canon yet. This stems from me posting a theory the other day about Zoro potentially being Domi Reversi'd on Elbaf and Sanji and the rest of the crew having to flip him back. And of course, the comments started flooding in being like, this is literally impossible because we know for a fact that it only works in the homeland. Which is a crazy thing to say when we don't actually know that. So the point of this entire video is just to make sure you differentiate the things that you think versus the things that you know, because it muddies up the entire conversation in the comment section, especially when we don't have enough time to give the nuance that we need to give. Theories are great, I love to see them, and I'm sure this one could very well be wrong on my part. And I will gladly admit that I was wrong if that comes true. But as of right now, we have absolutely zero confirmation that Domi Reversi only works in the homeland, so for now, I think the Zoro getting Domi Reversi theory is a really cool one. But as always, let me know what you think in the comments.